Well, good morning, all my Aries peeps. Come on in. Come on. Don't be shy. Bring yourself in here and have a seat. If you are new to my channel, I am Carrie, Queen of Swords, and this is my lovely castle. And what I like to do for my guests is I like to serve up some hot, fresh, strong-ass tea. Ruth. Yeah, truth. Okay, I'm going to be doing a 3-card tarot spread on you guys today, Aries. It's for the collective of Aries. And the name of this spread, I think you're going to like it. It's called This Shit Is Not Working. This shit is not working. Okay, I don't know if you've ever been in a situation as a young adult, old adult, where you had to discipline your kids, or, you know, you were trying something new when you were painting, and you're just like, this shit does not work, right? So that's what we're going to get into today, Aries. What shit is not working, okay? What shit is not working in your life? All right, it's a 3-card spread. So the first card, what we're going to be asking Spirit is, why does it feel like things are constantly taking a shit in my life? That's a good question. Like, if you see day after day after day, you know, you get a flat tire, or, you know, you get fired at your job, or you get into a fight with your friend. Yeah, so why does it feel like things are taking a shit in my life? Like all over it, everywhere. Okay, Aries. All right, card position number 2 is going to ask, how is it that I could turn this shit train right back around? All right, so how can we turn this shit train back around? And then card number 3 is going to be, well, what lesson is coming out of this shit storm, since there's no way to turn it back around and it's all in my life? Okay, so I shall not hesitate any longer, my Aries peeps. I will cut the deck to let the divine know we are asking for their intervention here, please, your guidance and insight. Please, divine creator, can you please tell us, why does it feel like things are taking a shit in our Aries lives? Oh, okay, thank you. Anything else? Thank you. All right, you got 3 cards. Okay, now we're going to go to the second one. How can Aries turn this shit train around? Okay, thank you. And last but not least, what lesson is Aries supposed to learn from this shit storm? What lesson? Please? Thank you. Alrighty, Aries. Okay. So, let's take a look at why you got all this shit up in your life, Aries. Oh, I see. Okay. So what we have is the Queen of Swords reversed. She's a bitch reversed. She's very sharp with that tongue, if you know what I mean. Like, she will slash you and dash you. Very resentful. Could be a jealous person. Aggressive. This could be you or someone else in your life, Aries. But there's also the Hierophant here. Alright. And the Hierophant represents someone that's a great teacher of traditions, and maybe even some kind of spiritual nature, religious organization. But these Hierophants here, they go strictly by the book. All right, their way or the highway, kid. Okay. This can also mean marriage. Okay, and then Wheel of Fortune, but it's in reverse. So sometimes that means that a cycle has failed to complete, to like completely cycle out. You know, there has to be a close to every cycle, you know, just like when you're washing your laundry. You start it and you end it, right? It ends in a cycle. So it seems to me maybe the Queen of Swords in reverse is married, possibly, for some of you, or is really strict and goes by the book, and for some reason fighting against destiny. Something here that is needing to take place, like a cycle to complete, and someone's pulling against that, Aries. Is that you? Is that your partner? Shall we go on? But yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, it can even mean that there may be some kind of bad luck right now, or delays from you completing a cycle of some sort. Okay, so you got a bitch ass Queen of Swords slicing and dicing with the tongue, fighting against destiny that you might be married to, or that might be you, Aries. We shall see. Okay, so how can Aries turn this shit train around? Well, what it's showing is to stand in your King of Pentacles energy. Very loyal, very nurturing, protective, secure, stable, knows how to handle that money, handle that paper, okay? Could be a Taurus for some of you in your life. But it's someone who is very grounded. So Aries, what I'm thinking it's saying is, instead of being like abusive with that tongue, slicing and dicing with that sword here, you bitch ass, and fighting against destiny or fate or whatever this bad situation happens to be related to love or marriage, you need to get yourself grounded. Yeah. And for me, a lot of the time that means going out in nature, sitting by the lake, going fishing, just really putting my feet in the sand and visualizing myself being grounded as I pray. You know, it does wonders for me. So if you can ground yourself and get your finances under control, maybe your stability or some kind of security here under control. Maybe even your health, Aries. I hope not. But you're sitting pretty if it is. Yeah. Or you need to be sitting like this to turn that shit train around. Let's go on a little further. It says, what lesson is coming out of this shit storm? Watch out, turds falling. So the lesson is that instead of reminiscing on the past, because it seems to me right now the Queen of Swords is dissatisfied in this relationship and is fighting, or someone is fighting. Maybe you're standing here in the Hierophant energy, fighting this cycle from being closed. And you can turn it around if you actually sit your ass in this like King of Pentacles energy and become very stable, secure, loyal even, I'm hearing for some of y'all. Then you can turn this back around. But there is a big lesson to be learned, just like with any karmic cycle, is that instead of reminiscing and thinking about the past and, you know, how it was so great and grand and marvelous, and, you know, how much love you had back then, maybe even about your family or childhood home, instead of reminiscing on all of that, focus your attention on your relationship. Because if not, this lesson could end up showing you what it's like when you're not in harmony, there's a lot of disharmony in your marriage and your relationship. And the Lovers card, it used to be about choice. But I believe they were, back in the day, they would mix it up with another choice card. I think the Two of Swords. But it's a choice about love and being in alignment with one another completely and totally, where everything you do for your partner is in love, in alignment with love, okay? So if you're sitting here thinking about someone in the past, Aries, or, you know, thinking about how much better it was back in the good old days, you might want to start sitting like this King of Pentacles and become that stability and that security for your relationship here. And work towards that and build towards that, like the King of Pentacles does towards stacking his money. And I do believe that that will help you to have your little lady here sitting right side up, which is very stoic, very loving and caring, but head over heart, very good at communication, loyal, and you'd be a happy little Hierophant. And maybe eventually this Wheel of Fortune will go ahead and come to a stop, because right now y'all are on the bottom half. You're on the lower half. You're in the valley. You're not on top of the mountain, okay? But say we get our energy straight, it's good luck. But yeah, and my advice to you, Aries, is maybe try to focus on getting the shit out of your marriage. Right now, your woman looks pretty pissed off, and you look like you need to do a little more sitting in your King of Pentacles energy to help keep this family or this relationship secure and stable, possibly. And for some of y'all, it could be your health. And instead of focusing all your time on someone in the past that's not even there any longer, make sure your decisions and choices are in 100% complete alignment with love for your partner. Okay? Sorry it was so short, guys. I know y'all miss me, but I love you, my little Aries peeps. And peace, love, light. Queen of Swords is out, my bitches.